Hello YouTube, I am Toonski Games and this is Satisfactory episode 2. In this episode we will be doing the second floor of the base, finishing off the tier 2 research, and finally seeing what little secrets the M.A.M has to offer. Hope you enjoy. Hello YouTube, it's Toonski Plays and welcome back to episode 2 of Satisfactory. In between episodes I've done a little bit of work to the starter base, as you can see. I've built a second floor which we will be getting into this episode, and I've got supplies going up to second floor and water going to storage over to the left. Now to get up to the second floor we are going to need a bit of research, because at the minute there's no way getting up there, but we just fly over to the research hub. Research hub. We have something called a jump pad, which is how we're going to use to navigate the base. But to do that we need rotors. For rotors we need to unlock part assembly. This gives us assemblers, copper sheets, rotors, modular frames and smart plating, which we'll get into next episode maybe. We won't do it this one. But to do this we need a little bit more iron. And there we go, we have everything we need for this research, so just pop it all on. Plates. There we go.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Can't produce motors by hand. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got the assembler. We need 4 motors and 8 reinforced plates in order to do this. So, we can have a look at this machine. Build it just over. This is what's going on the second floor to make modular frames, reinforced iron plates, and rotors. So, this is what it looks like. And cool, one output at the end there. And this is for items that require 2 items. So, the minute we can make 4. 12 seconds, 60 seconds, 1 every minute for 2 modular frames, and 15 seconds for the rotors. So I need a load of rotors, so what I'm going to do is to have a power pole here, just to be lazy, to squeeze the rotors, was it? Wait. Oh. That was a little balloon guy. Okay. Why? There we go. Don't know what the screws was. Anyway, there's some more rotors and let's take all of them. And we will get this thing making rotors for us to get the jump pads. That will slowly build over time. Very slowly actually. Okay, how many can I make by hand? 9. So I'm going to get the rotors together and get the jump pads unlocked. I'll see you then. We now if you look at the top corner here, current missions, we need 50 rotors, 300 iron plates, 150 cables, and now we actually have enough for all of that. That's 2 out of 2 done.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Need a few more screws for that one. Resourcing. So, first we'll do the cleanup afterwards, so we clean up all the trees. But I'll show you what we just got was transportation. We got a jump pad, launches you up in the air, and that is if you are landing from a high place, negates full damage. There we go. Right. So I want the jump pad right here. So we just get rid of this. Jump pad. Can't afford, need iron plates. No worries. Jump pad. Just in the middle. And just, the white line shows you exactly where you will land. And we want to go up. So, put it online, it requires power. There we go. Don't know why it wasn't working. Yeah, I was way off with these, but that's fine. Here we have the second floor, which will be making the reinforced plates, modular frames, and rotors. I'll get all these sorted out, and I will be back. Right, this is the second floor, or at least as much as I'm going to be doing for now. And it's just simply, iron comes up the top there. Go over it, actually. Yeah, iron plates come out here, iron rods, screws. The iron plate go into this divider here, divide up into two. One for this one for this, what is this machine called? Assembler, and one to that assembler. Both making reinforced plates. Screws go around, divide into two, then divide into two again. That one goes into both these two, and that one then, which is making rotors. So we've got reinforced iron plates here, rotors just here. Now in the front, for the modular frames, it requires 3 iron plates and 12 rods. So I've got this one designated to this assembler here, and iron rods. Just simply going up there, dividing, and then going down to here to make the rotors and to make the modular frames. So we have motors in there, reinforced iron plates there, and modular frames in there. Now this isn't 100% efficient because I'm simply not producing enough of everything, but it doesn't matter, we're just going to let it build up over time. Now for the meantime, if I can get down, what I want to do is have a look at obstacle clearing. Get chainsaws, solid biofuel, more inventory slots, and we have enough? No, we don't. Can I just make these real quick? Right, so I'll just grab some copper cable and we'll get the research done. Right, there we go. Drop everything in there.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Okay, so that gets us the pencil. And more inventory slots. Chainsaw. What did I miss? I just can't remember what I was missing for the chainsaw. I'll just go a bit of everything. Don't want much. Just have 2 lots of that. And 2 lots of that. Sure. Oh, screws. Right. So I'll grab some screws real quick. And then make chainsaw. Don't worry. Yeah. Chainsaw into our second hand. A chainsaw requires solid fire. There we go. Right, let's clear up the area a little bit. So that's enough of that. What we want to do now is do a bit of research in the map. Both of these two I'd love to have. I suppose I'll set that for a milestone for now. But what I want to do is research. Now, when I was out collecting fuel from my power plant before, I came across few enemies and a few circuit boards and stuff. So let's see what research we can get done with this. Alien organisms. Is that one? That one looks.
New recipe unlocked. New research available in the M.A.M.
Pretty close to that. There was a food scan object. I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware of that. No, it was. Research this. Alright, so covering. 5 minutes, 3 seconds. I'll put it together. That was from the train just dropped down. Okay, what does that do? And the properties. Fabric. Oh, not far off that. These are quite good.
New object added to the object scanner.
It's got to be. Right, so. Now what we're going to do is search for this one. I know what it is, I just don't know where it is. It is an absolute must. So I'm going to go hunting for some, and I'll see you when I get back. One of the things we need, but there's poison, that flower there shoots out poison. Let's quickly grab it. Behind you. I'm active, right. So that was a power slow guy picked up. Oh, it's fine. See if there's another one here. Might be something up here. Okay, absolutely. But yeah, those flowers you see versus poison. Right, onwards and upwards. One of the items we need for quartz as well.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the M.A.M.
Go. Check that out in a little bit. Don't think they do anything up here. This is one of the main things I'm looking for. I'm looking for a node of this, but this is an absolute godsend.
New technologies can be developed based on this new, superconductive, gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the M.A.M.
Cool. Right. Oh, that's one of the big ones, ain't it? I do want that power slug. For the time being. Continue. Let me get it so this is searchable. 50.
New resource added to the resource scanner.
Yes, there we go. That's what I'm after. Ooh, pretty close. Not too far away. Right, so it's going to be at the top of this mountain. Okay, get to the top of the mountain, we'll see what's there. Right, this is the main thing I've been looking for, a Critinium node. Critinium is the main thing I wanted to research in the M.A.M. And I found one, just a regular one at the top of the mountain. See, piling up some. And we just pop over to the map. I've also powered it up, brought a bunch of burner across to, so I don't have to go back to the base to do this. Right, let's get some research done. Right, and there it is, the Blade Runners. Absolutely brilliant things. They make you jump higher, you take less fall damage, and you move quicker with these. And you also get the Power Pole Mark 2s, which is awesome. AI limiters and smart splitters. Not too interested in those two. But the one thing I am interested in is the Blade Runner. Right, so back at the base, put the M.A.M down. I've got all the resources I need to get the research I need done. So if we go into Critinium, I need to get the modular frames from the top. In the meantime, I can just start on the power poles. Right, and then I'll gather the resources for that. And yeah, I can do more research, but I'm just gonna do the Critinium one for now. So, right, the research is done. Power Pole Mark 2s are online. I have the
New
modular
building
frames I need,
unlocked.
and that is the Blade Runners game done. Power Pole Mark 2s, similar to the Mark 1s, except instead of the Power Pole Mark 1s, you can only have 4 inserters. Connect to 4 other power poles or 4 machines. This can connect to 7. So see 4 there and 7 on the Mark 2. So I'll start using the Mark 2s a lot more. And in the meantime, we get some research done, the resource sink, which is what I want to do, but I'm short of a bit of concrete. These chests are just random things I have lying around if my inventory gets too full. So I have the. So what am I missing now? Iron rods. Iron rods. Do I have any in here? Some there. Not enough. I don't think that's enough. No, it's not. Very close. Can I make some real quick? No. So let's go collect some iron rods and I'll see you in a second. Right. That is everything collected. The button is there. And we launch. Resourcing.
Milestone reached. You have been given early
okay.
access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on exoplanets bonus program. Following parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards.
Those coupons are the things
Examples
that
of bonus content
okay, you're not
are
done.
parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Right. I need a few more reinforced plates to deploy it, and I'll show you how the resource sink works in just a second. Right, so now we are at the top of the base. The resource sink is there. As you can see, you need points to get coupons, and you get the coupons from items. And then those coupons can be spent in the shop to buy walls, doors. You can buy stairs, you can buy equipment, you can buy parts. I wouldn't recommend the parts because it's not really worth your points, because points do cost a lot, especially later on. So I have a storage container there, but I'll build another one and I'll just quickly show you how it works. Because the first container has some special items in, which is really good for the early game. So if we put some, what do we want to get rid of? Some iron plates. Go on. Right. So 2 got through. Let's have a look. So at 1,000 points at a minute. And when the iron plates turn up, there they go. There we are. 6 points each. So that was worth 12 points. The more coupons you get, I should mention, the higher the price becomes every time. So in here, I have 20 exo zappers, and these are worth 1,800 points each. So brilliant for the early game. Now, I'm curious to see how many points I actually get for this. So there they go. Let's have a look. See how many coupons we get for 20 zappers. So 1 coupon, 3, 4, 6. So absolutely brilliant for the early game. Double digits. There's 10. 12. 12 points for 20 zappers. I'm not going to complain with that. Usually it would take a lot more and a lot longer to get those early game points. So, right, so that's everything done, and right, let's have a look at the resourcing, the shop even, and see what we can get with our 12 points. Now I want to finish off the star base, so we'll get corners and double ramps. And what else have we got here? Hyper tubes, we haven't got them. I can't afford any of these walls. I do want these walls, but I can't really afford any just yet. So, don't think I can really get anything else with the points I've got. 9, got 3 left over. No, I'll just stick with that for the time being. And these corner pieces, where are they? That's walls. Where are they? There they are. We unlock all these new foundation pieces. And if I just show you what it's like, if it will. Excuse me? I definitely built that. I'm not sure where it's going. See, it's glitching out. I'll tell you what, we'll build a corner. We'll build a corner. So if we go for the 4 meter, and there we go. Got part of a corner done. This is quite buggy. This. So if it would turn around. Oh no, that's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. 2 seconds. It is. Which one do I need? It is the corner. This one. If I can get it to line up in the right place. And right, there we go. That's a corner, and then we just put a normal ramp up. And there we go. We have a corner for our base. We'll just ignore that. Yep, there's the corner. And we'll do this for all the corners, and we'll have a base looking peachy once we get the walls up and running. But to get the walls, we need more points. So if I just chuck some cheap stuff in, concrete, iron plates, yeah, just the lower stuff that we got abundance of, and that will go into the resourcing and get some more points. So 4,500, 4,300, we're halfway there. It's going to take a while to get these points. But in the meantime, one of the main points of this episode was to do some M.A.M research, specifically the Cryotinium. And even more specifically than that was the Blade Runners. There they are.
New
Absolute
equipment
beautiful
unlocked.
things. Can I do any more research just while I'm here? No. No, I'll come back to that later. The main thing what I want is the Blade Runners. Where are they? Ah, equipment, yes. There you go. We've already got the stuff to make them. It's beautiful stuff. And there we go. Now I'll just show you quickly how the difference these make. So I'll run up here, as you can see. Normal speed takes a few seconds. But when we equip the Blade Runners, suddenly we're zooming. We're zooming, we're jumping higher. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And we take less fall damage as well. Absolutely love these things. I could just jump up there normally now. Usually I'd have to slide jump up that little ramp or go the proper way around. And do we still take fall damage from this lift? No. Beautiful. Right, so that's almost everything. We got. Ooh, still take. Right, so that much distance still causes fall damage. But we still got one more thing left to do. Now let's finish off the tier 2 research with the logistics Mark 2 stuff. Right, I need to go resource gathering. I haven't got enough, but we get the Mark 2 stuff. I'll be back in a second. Right, here we are. And all our stuff, reinforced iron plates. There we go, let's pop it all in. And there's the big red button of glory.
Milestone reached.
Give it a second.
Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Beautiful stuff. Right, to just show you what these are. If I can find them, where the logistics, there they are, Mark II belts. And if I can put these on, they cost reinforced plates, but we don't really we're making nowhere near enough to actually make these viable. But these stacker lifts are brilliant. You can stack belts on top of each other and you can use them as ladders to get on mountain and cliff sides. So, how are we doing here? Right. So, I think that's going to be it for this episode. In this episode, we made the second floor. We're making rotors, modular frames and reinforced plates. We did some M.A.M research and we got the beautiful blade runners. Next episode, I want to start dabbling in this little elevator here, and also want to extend our reinforced plates. That's going to be it. Toonski Plays. If you've liked the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.